Hello again. Tonight's Bible study was in 2 Corinthians 7, 8, and 9. And while in those chapters, I found more ammunition for my 5-minute or less videos refuting once saved, always saved. And so tonight, we're going to be looking at 2 Corinthians 7, verse 1 and verse 9 and 10. We'll get down to those a little bit later. Verse 1, having therefore these promises, which is talking about what they were saying at the end of the last chapter, chapter 6. So just go read those for yourself. But having therefore these promises, dearly beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit. Okay, that's not talking about going and taking a shower. This is talking, obviously, about our deeds, the things we do in life, our works, whether they be good works or evil works. Let us cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. That right there is a direct refutation of once saved, always saved. The word is demanding holiness. Once saved, always saved does not demand holiness. It says you can continue on sinning, willfully even, and you'll still be fine. That is not true. Cleanse ourselves from all filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. Jump down here now to verse 9 and 10. Now I rejoice not that ye were made sorry. What were they sorry for? They were sorry because of the things that were said in 1 Corinthians. Paul wrote the letter 1 Corinthians to this church, and they kind of got a little upset or sorry about the things that Paul was saying to them in 1 Corinthians because he was convicting them of their sin, especially the particular guy that was sleeping with his father's wife. So they got a little bit perturbed or sorry because they were being convicted of the sins that they were not supposed to be doing. And so that's what this is in response of. Now I rejoice, not that ye were made sorry, but that ye sorrowed to repentance. Okay? He warned them about the sins that they were doing in their church and said, you got to stop doing this stuff. And hey, that guy that's doing that wicked thing, throw him out to Satan. You got to get rid of him. Okay, you shouldn't be having fellowship with people like that. And that stuff convicted these people, and it sorrowed them to repentance. Did they get mad at Paul and say, nah, we don't believe you, Paul. You're teaching heresy now. You're trying to get us to believe that us trying to be holy is what gets us into heaven. And that makes you a heretic, Paul. No, that's not what happened. They said, oh, Paul's right. We shouldn't be doing this stuff. We are supposed to be holy. So they sorrowed to repentance. Okay? Oh, but repentance doesn't necessarily mean salvation. Want to bet? For ye were made sorry after a godly manner, that ye might receive damage by us in nothing. For godly sorrow worketh repentance to salvation. This is a salvation issue. Godly sorrow worketh repentance to salvation, not to be repented of. But the sorrow of the world, in other words, oh, I'm sorry I got caught. The sorrow of the world worketh death. Once saved, always saved, refuted in less than 5 minutes.